Now to Terry McCormick with our Daily Titans report.
Guys, it is your Daily Titans report, and it's brought to you by Zen Sports, which is changing the bonus game for the better. Titans are on their bye week, but the questions certainly persist as to who's going to play quarterback, because my money is not on Ryan Tannehill suiting up against the Atlanta Falcons unless he is a remarkably quick healer. If the injury is the same as it was when he originally hurt it last year, then that would mean it's a high ankle sprain, and that would mean that it's probably going to take 2 to 3 weeks for him to be able to get back from it. So to me, the fact that this game against the Falcons after the bye and then 3 days later in Pittsburgh, that's a quick timeline to try and turn it around. Now, the question that I have here, and I want to throw this at you guys too to get your opinion. Mike Vrabel said that when Ryan Tannehill's healthy, he is the quarterback of this team. So, to my way of thinking, and I don't know what they're thinking, but that would seem to indicate that the easy way to do this would be just to put Malik Willis in, let him play the 2 games until Ryan Tannehill's back. Because the way I see it, when you put Will Levis in there as the starter, it feels like you're turning the page and going to the next guy. Do you guys buy that?
I don't. I feel like, again, and we spoke to it to some degree yesterday, Will Levis didn't get much of a preseason. I just think you got to find out what you got in Will Levis. Because, if Ryan Tannehill is the quarterback when he's healthy, then when he gets healthy, he's going to return to the spot. So you may not get another chance to see Will Levis. So I think
who else thought that?
Oh, I'm sure any number of people thought that. I think
Bill Belichick.
Well, yeah, Drew Bledsoe probably thought that as well. So I mean,
Tommy Maddox is in that room too.
He is in that room as well. Yeah, but I mean, I just think if you have an opportunity at this point, and trust me, I'm no Will Levis apologist, but for the good of this franchise, you got to know about him.
No, disagree with that. I agree with that completely as a matter of fact. But what I'm saying is that there is a thought or a belief maybe out there that when Will Levis takes the job, it's his to prove if he can be the franchise quarterback.
Sure.
And I think
if he does,
if he does, or if he doesn't, because if 2-4 becomes 2-6 with Will Levis in there, then maybe at that point it's like, what's the point of putting 17 back in there? Not necessarily that Levis earns it, just that it's pointless to bring Ryan back by then. What
you may be right on that. It's a situation too where, the one downside would be, I think you have to play Levis because if he's good, you know what he is. If he's bad, you know what he is. If he's the same as Malik Willis, you got a quarterback competition for next year. But the one downside of it to me is this. If he comes in and behind this terrible offensive line and with no real skill position receivers outside of DeAndre Hopkins who can help a young quarterback by making big time plays, you run the risk of wrecking him the same way you wrecked Malik Willis last year.
Thank you. Been saying that. Here's the thing is that's the reason that Ryan Tannehill isn't 2019 Ryan Tannehill. That's the simple reason. And for whatever reason, not playing Peter Skoronski at left tackle, he's refused. So
you're preaching to the choir here, and I agree with you on the Tannehill thing. I've been kind of thinking that for a while and saying it a little bit that, at 35 years old, Ryan Tannehill is probably as good as he's probably already had his best days. When you take hits, he's been sacked. How many times do you think he's been sacked the last 3 seasons? This season and 2000 21 and 22 combined. How many times do you think he's not hit, but sacked? Count the
30.
playoffs, the one playoff game.
30.
And keep
I
in
don't know.
mind, he's missed 7 games.
Okay. I'm going to stick with
Throwing
30
out
then.
there. How much?
I'm going to stick with 30.
30 over 3 years?
Yeah. Well, he's missed
100.
time, and it's only been 6 games this year.
100.
What?
1-0-0.
Wow.
That's a lot of hits to absorb.
That's
And
a lot of hits.
you got, look.
Even
you
for a
see
guy
it
who
with
played
the-
wide receiver in the Southeastern Conference, that's a lot of hits.
Yeah. I mean, it just takes a toll on you. One of the reasons that nobody talks about that Tom Brady was able to play till he was 42 was because he never took
Never got
big
hit.
hits like that.
Well, that's because
You
he
know,
was able to get the ball out quicker to guys who were getting
Yes.
open.
Because he had a decent offensive line.
You
I
know,
mean, he
it's
was
why,
quick with
it's why,
release.
look, the hits, it's why Matt Ryan was done when he got to the Colts. It's why Cam Newton was done when he was 33. They took too many hits.
Yep, 100%. This is going to be an interesting week. Again, it's off week, so that's why we have to dig deep. But Terry, tell us about Zen Sports.
Gladly. All right. Zen Sports is the new sportsbook in Tennessee, revolutionizing the way you earn sports betting rewards. With Zen Sports, your rewards are cash rewards. You bet with real money, and now you're rewarded with it too. Earn a whopping 5% cashback welcome bonus for your first 15 days when you sign up with code MAINSTREET, MAINST. Keep betting and keep earning every month after that with up to 3% cashback rewards on your betting volume. Best of all, earn cash commission on your referral bets with the Zen Sports Referral Rewards Program. Zen Sports, betting just got better. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-889-9789. Terms and conditions apply. Must be 21 and older and in Tennessee to bet.